Welcome back to the Crooked Spine Show. Today's talk is about relieving neck pain. First we start with posture. Exactly what is good posture to help the overall neck improve. Also talk about upper trap stretches for the neck itself, along with shoulder exercises such as the wall fly and right angle external rotation stretch to make the shoulders part of the overall neck complex to improve the neck pain, along with shrugs. Lastly, we end with adjusting someone's walker, along with how to use pillow properly. Alright, so hope you enjoyed this talk. Learn how to get your neck become looser, more relaxed, and over time stronger. Let's go right to talk and listen in. Who's here for neck motion? Good. Who's here for walking? So I'm going to combine some of the walking stuff too with neck motion because I messed up. I reversed it last week. I think I was bipolar last month. Whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it was. Okay. So what kind of questions do you have about your neck? Is it more pain? Is it more discomfort? Is it more posture? What kind of questions do you have? So I have my talk, but what do you want to hear about?
My problem is finding the right pillow for my short neck.
Got it. Okay. What else?
Why does it crack when you move certain ways?
Good question. Okay. Well, I'm going to answer that during my talk. What else? Anyone worry about neck stiffness, neck tightness?
Well, I had surgery 3 or 4 years ago, but every so often if I move my head a certain way, it reminds me that I had that surgery.
Kind of lets you know, when it's cold, when it's hot?
I don't even feel
Doesn't matter, any time of day.
I know I did something wrong, so I correct it.
So post-surgical type of tightness or discomfort, you want to call it. Yes?
I'm here for both.
Good.
I have stiff neck also. Besides bad posture.
And that's the thing, is when I talk about neck, the neck is have the smallest bones in your spine. Okay? So they're controlled by your mid-back and your low back, even your overall posture. So talking about your neck, you want to talk about what is around the neck, along the neck itself. The neck is going to be, if you can see this here, going to be your neck itself, combined with your head, combined with your shoulders, combined with your upper back. That's the complex that affects the overall neck being in normal position, being relaxed, being strong. Okay? Yes?
Excuse me, but I have, my discs are really close together.
Yes.
My x-ray showed, and so sometimes I get headaches and stuff because they get more compressed. So is there something I can do?
Exactly. So when the neck is going to be off, we'll talk about that too, is when the posture is off of the neck, the overall body can't compensate, so it locks itself up. Our body is the most healthiest when our body is moving normally. We have normal motion in our joints, including our spine too. So we want to keep things going as much as possible. When you have good posture, I'll demonstrate in the seated position first. Here, from the side, you can see it easier from the side. If I have good neck posture, is this the good neck posture here?
No.
Good job. Everyone's awake today. I want to be where my neck is in line with the seam of my shirt. This one I think I have to take dry cleaners, can't get the seam done again. But here I want to be aligned with my ear with my shoulder all the way down, where my head is, my chin and my jawline is more flat to the horizon, eyes going forward, and my head again is going to be more in line with here. My shoulders are more flat down this way, so you can see part of my front clavicle along with the back shoulder here, not rolled forward. Here is where the neck will naturally push here. So we want to focus on getting the neck posture improved this position by getting your overall body to see this as normal alignment first. Okay? Any questions about that? Go ahead, how the blood pressure go, okay?
Well, it was good.
Well, good, I like it. Good. I know CPR, but I don't want to use CPR today. I'm a little rough on that. So we want to be here. So if you want to practice sitting in a good position, to get this head where you want it to be and neck where you want to be, the goal is to get that mid-back and low back in a straighter spot also. To do that, I call it the sitting checklist. You want to do is bring your knees below your hips. Then from there, you want to bring your feet underneath you if you can, so you sit on the edge of the chair. Okay, I'll demonstrate that over there so people can see on that side. over here, where, again, edge of the chair, knees below your hips, and feet underneath you if you can this way. You want to try this?
If you have bad knees, it's all right.
That's okay, because the weight should still be on your hips, not on your knees.
Okay. I have a lot of hardware.
That's okay, that's okay.
Back and hip, and now the knee's coming.
So go where you are first, and then from there, you want to put your hands on your knees, push back a little bit, and see how far that feels a little more comfortable. That gets your body to sit back here instead of sitting forward like this. It feels uncomfortable, good. Should that feel okay? Scoot forward in your chair. Scoot forward, there we go. More. There we go. Now bring your feet underneath you and lean back. There. Lean, and when I say lean back to where you feel uncomfortable, where it feels like, if this is my normal, right? Okay, let's go back to our mind-body thing. If this is my normal posture, and I'm changing my posture, I'm going to feel uncomfortable to where that we have to do this for a while, hold that better position so overall things can get there and stay there. It takes where your mind thinks your body is straight to where you can adjust it to make it better normal so it stays here. So sitting position, walking and moving here too allows your body to feel comfortable initially. Muscles might even get sore in your lower back until you get used to that spot. Any questions about that?
Not about that.
Yes.
A lot of us carry purses over our shoulder. Is that going to affect what you're saying?
No, because it's going to be a seated position. But if you can, and same thing too, if you can stand up in that better position too, where you have a wall, for example, and you stand back on the wall with your heels, hips, shoulders, and head, and hold that spot walking, where we take a step forward and walk with the weight on our heels with the person's side. That's going to be hard to lean forward that way if you're on your heels. So your body, so come on up. Let's try it.
Just what you wanted to do.
I love volunteers, especially when they're coached up here. Gloria, a second. Okay. Stay against the wall first.
Face the wall first.
Actually, no, stand away from the wall. Not a comedy show today. Okay. Now what we're going to do is go against the wall with your heels, hips, shoulders, and head. See how that feels. Does that feel normal to you? Good. Okay. Good. Let's make this your better normal. Okay? We're going to do here. Now let's take a step forward. Okay? Maintain that same spot. Now put the weight on your heels so you lean back a little bit more. If you do that, then where'd your purse go? You got your purse.
On the table.
Grab that real quick. Tony, yes.
Notice her right shoulder is lower than her left.
That's from the injury from before, last year, correct?
Pardon?
Injury from last year?
I don't think it's an injury. I think that's where she carries her purse.
Yeah. So carry your
That's why I
purse.
brought it up. He blames me.
That's where we're there to have some type of, as a husband, we're right about 7% of the time, 7%. We'll take 7%. So how do you hold your purse usually? Okay, yeah, okay. I'm okay with that, as long as your body stays back here.
Oh, I have to hold it this way to hold the purse up.
That's the thing. So can you lean back more by putting maybe two shoulders, straps, one arm, one arm?
I could carry less in my purse.
You could. It's not that heavy though. Can you do this where you lean back more to make that more comfortable for you?
Without falling.
Exactly. You're going to walk this way. When you walk this way, it allows your body to calibrate your brain. This is your better normal over time relative to here. You have to walk enough to where you feel uncomfortable in that better position. So your brain calibrates this as your better normal over time. Take some, get there.
Now you're going to watch me walk a lot, aren't you?
I'm gonna stalk you down the streets every day. So can we walk this way, or is it possible? One more time. Take this off. Other side. May feel weird. Take your glass up. Hold your glasses in your hand for a second. Hold your glasses. Put it in your front area. So go this way and this way. Here.
I did that for 9 months.
Got it. And if you lean back now, does it feel more comfortable?
I suppose I could say yes.
It counterbalances your body weight, so it doesn't want you to fall back as much.
Would you tend to go forward then?
Actually, you would tend to lean back to counterbalance this way. So if I do this and push this down, where do you want to go? Forward or backwards? Yeah, exactly, yeah. If I add more weight or more load to your purse, it makes you want to lean back to counterbalance so you don't fall forward.
I should carry more weight.
If you're carrying the front, if you're carrying the back, carry less weight. But lean on your heels when you're walking so you stay here instead of where we want to go on your toes and forefoot, so we're here. That's the difference. Either back here for 9 months or back here where it's later.
Or no more babies.
Or no more babies. It's up to you.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Good. We'll take a step forward. Good. Does that feel okay?
Sure.
Okay, take a step back. And a step forward. What dance is this called? I forgot. Go grab a seat. You're done. Thank you for participating.
What if the back was across?
Across is okay if it's in front, because it makes you lean back more.
Okay.
The back is going to be
But
still
it's still
lean
too
forward.
heavy, right?
Everyone's different though. I want you to carry something heavier since you're used to, because if you carry something heavier, what happens? You get stronger. But I want you stronger here than here. With Matt's class at the gym, carrying a weight here is easier to maintain that back posture than carrying a weight here where you want to lean forward. Okay? Gloria, what was your question?
How do you sit on a stool? You know, if you can't put your legs under.
Need a higher stool.
Oh, higher stool.
Yeah, or you can do is put your feet on the outside here
Right there.
instead of being on the inside.
Oh, okay.
But the more you can lean forward, working on the edge of the chair, here makes you lean back to counterbalance your body weight. That's the plan. All right? Yes?
Dr. Tony, what about carrying something on your back? Is that bad for your spine? Like I see all these kids, students carrying these huge backpacks.
There's a lot of variables though too. It's not just the backpack. It's the weight of the child relative to the backpack. If the child is 60 pounds, the backpack's 30 pounds, that's going to compress the body, and the child's going to sit in a chair like this all day, right?
Yeah.
So we're all institutionalized to 18 years old for the most of us. So we're stuck here in the chair as we grow. So that patients come in here, they have chest pain because they can't breathe because now their chest cavity is decreased. And same thing as we get older too, as we change our posture and go more forward because it feels more comfortable, our body chest cavity closes off, our resting breathing decreases, causes problems with the neck, and it just goes back and forth. It's a bad loop. So having your overall posture, no matter how old you are, your posture where it's more forward and your body's more upright, head's further back, that allows you to breathe better, have stronger back muscles, gets the shoulders to widen over time. We're going to add some stretches for that too over time to make your overall body lengthen so your body stays here instead of here. But it takes work. As society, we sit way too much, we don't stand enough, and we don't stand in a better position. I go down Euclid every day. I say this every time I do a talk. Go down Euclid, and people are walking up Euclid or down Euclid like this the whole time. And they're reinforcing that posture, right? If I walk this way, I'm telling my body this is my normal, this is what I want to keep normal. I want to get stronger here, not here. And again, the question is, well, I don't want to fall because I'm going to look down. I'm going to have to look down so I don't fall. So look down with over your nose, not with your eyes. Again, people have glass issues, things like that, glasses, but for the most part, can you look down and practice looking down with over your nose or side of your nose like I do relative to this to make sure it's safe for you. And when you walk heel to toe, for example, on level ground, that's a lot safer because now your body knows what to do. Back here on your heels is a better position, hold your balance, than forward where you can lose your balance real easy. So learning and training and calibrating, maintaining a back posture with your body being further on your heels allows your body to stay in a better balanced position and you get stronger here. Any questions about that?
I have questions about people that do speed walking at the mall and they're bent over just...
But the goal of speed walking is not to have good posture. It's to get the speed in.
I know, but we're in the way.
That's up to them.
They're just...
If that problem is long term, they're going to cause problems. I focus on people that walk, for example, for exercise, which is great, work on your position first, and then it's going to feel awkward and weird for a while. You're going to feel like you're off balance until you get to your new balance over time. Okay? And people have their routines. Do your thing. Until you have a problem, then come and see me. I'll fix it for you. Shy, yes?
Well, which is the better way to sit when in a restaurant? Because I get outvoted. I want to have a table with a chair. And the others all want the booths.
So I would get a table that has half booth, half chair. Or sit in the booth, but if you can, again, every booth is height, up or down, is on that front edge and on the corner of the table. So you can have yourself off there a little bit if you need to. Because your middle table, the problem is you're kind of stuck back here. And have people move the table out a little bit so you have more room to work with.
So you're saying the table would be your back more?
I would do the table, but if you have to do the booth or the chair in the restaurant, a booth or a chair, make sure you're leaning forward. So if you're in the booth, some people want the table all the way next to you because you're in the back of the booth, right, like this. So bringing the table, pushing the table out, my wife does this, push the table out a little bit so you have more room to work with to lean more forward on the booth. And hold your body up instead of lounging all the way backwards in the booth itself. The chair is more ideal, the chair is, but I can't. Sometimes I succumb to peer pressure also. If there's 5 of us there and I'm going to be the one person voted out, that's going to happen. Even though I pay all the bills.
I'm the only one that wants the table.
Yeah.
And they would have the last night.
Because they think it's easier for their back and their bottom for the booth. It's comfort for them.
Well, also that one told me I wasn't sitting right because I was sitting on the edge of the seat of the booth.
Give my card up, come call me, I'll yell at them for you.
And I said, how do you know how I'm sitting? He said, I know you're on the edge. And I was.
Yeah. And that's what I want people to realize. What people do on average is causing back problems, is causing neck problems, is causing things to happen over time. Even the height, if we get a walker or a cane, the first thing that someone comes to my house with a walker cane, I take it and adjust it higher. Because 9 out of 10 times, it's way too low for your body. It just makes you want to lean over. So I want you to understand is that wherever people on average are doing, you don't want to be average. Can you do better than that for you? Everyone's different. To get yourself a healthier state for you. All right, that's my soapbox. All right. So working in Matt's class, how many people go every day for Matt's workout class at the YMCA, for example?
I go to Sue's. It's
Okay.
3 times a week.
Got it. So you go to Sue's. How many people in Upland go to Sue's every day? Go 3 times a week, you think? Like a class like that? Want to have maybe 2%? 5%?
2%.
Maybe the most 10% go to a workout class 3 times a week, go to a group class, and in addition to possibly walk on their own, do something for their own health. Less than 5% of people do, on average. So if you want to be better than average, you're doing about 400 times better than the average by going 3 times a week. But is it your health or someone else's health? Your health. So take care of your health. You're here today because you want to think about your health, keep yourself healthy. Just by showing up today, you have a better chance of staying healthy. What's healthy for me is getting off the medications, reducing pain, increasing your exercise habits and posture so you keep yourself healthy. It's about, I'm only here for an hour, maybe once a month, if I remember. If I don't have amnesia. So can you do the things on your own? I'm going to give you today, these exercises, you've got 5 exercises to do. Get your neck and shoulders, upper body looser and stronger. And maintain them like I talk about every day. 8 days a week. Even on the Sabbath. All right, so start. What happens with the neck when it gets tight? It does this. Here, to make these areas tighter, the upper trap muscle, which connects the upper trap, which is from your shoulder to your neck, upper neck, mid neck, down to your shoulder blade, about T3, T4. That triangle of a muscle, what happens when you start hunching forward, it gets very tight. It's hard to loosen up on your own. So you have to manually stretch out the area by bringing your right hand behind your left ear, follow along, everybody. Good. Now you want to do is turn your head to your left shoulder, and then from that position, now bring your head down toward your body. So you want to look like this from the front view. Okay, keep holding it. And enough pressure where it feels tight but not painful. Good, good, good. So yeah, that's step 7, if you're not paying attention.
Will you adjust my walker later?
Yes, I was going to ask you about that. That's okay. Good job, good job. Let's go a little bit more over here. So we're going to bring that hand behind here. Turn your head. Now bring it straight down. There we go. Good, good work, good work. It's an A+ class over here. It's like the honors class in school. What's going on? Now switch sides. Left hand behind the right ear. Turn your head and bring your head straight down towards your body. Good. More. Good. Good. Feel that tension, that shoulder, that upper trap area. More turn, more turn. Good work. Feel that stretch. Good work, stretch. Work, good work. A little bit more, a little bit more. There we go, now come down. There we go. Straight down toward your body. There we go. For the muscle right there, right? Good. All right. That's called the upper trap exercise. You want to hold each side starting about 30 seconds. Okay, does that hurt or is that okay?
The other side hurt. I'm left-handed, so this one felt much better.
So your right trap is tighter.
Yeah.
So I would do, if you have one side tighter than the other, what I would do is 30 seconds on that tighter side, and then do 30 on the other side, then come back and do it again for 30 seconds.
Okay.
So you want, and the stretch you want to do is hold the stretch. You can only do one set, one time. 30 seconds to a minute is enough time to get the muscle to relax, along with ligaments in the neck itself too. So we're focusing on the muscle that attaches to your neck, shoulder, upper back together. Any questions about that?
Do you switch arms?
Yeah, because you want, if you're doing the left side of your shoulder, you want to use your right arm over your head. And switch sides, left arm over the right neck or head to do your right shoulder. If you want to, also let me know. I can send you the video because I have it on YouTube also. That video for the stretch. Any questions about that?
How often do you do that?
I would do it twice a day. Morning, afternoon, but if you feel tight, you can do it throughout the day. There's no limit to your stretching ability, Tony. All right? So the more you feel it feels helps you, keep doing it. And same thing too with the wall check. The wall check we did earlier too. Check your posture on the wall you're sitting. Do yourself a favor. If you feel like your body's going forward, you're getting tired, do the wall check and check your posture. Make sure you're going backwards. It takes time to make it from a conscious to unconscious state, so you think about it all the time. It takes everybody time. Yes?
What is the length of time that you can sit? I mean, we come in here once a week to play dominoes, and I'm sitting in that position, and we're playing 2 hours, and sometimes now they want to go longer, and my lower back is what hurts.
So get up, take a break, move around. Give yourself every half hour, give yourself a 5-minute break.
Okay.
The longer you hold position, the problem is, the position is not the problem when you go to move out of that position, is where you feel that soreness. Taking that break every half hour or so, if you're in a certain position that makes your body sore, move every half hour. Everyone's different with that. That's just a range to work with. Pitch sore for, yes?
You know, the standing against the wall? I've done that before, and because my posture's so bad, my head does not go back.
So how do we slowly get those shoulders to relax, get the head to come back?
Do the shoulder thing?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
We're going to add some more to your routine, but also that's going to be one of them to make that area looser so your body does come back. See, the problem is when our upper back is hunched forward, it blocks that from coming backwards.
Right.
Shoulders drop, and a straighter back allows your body, the head to come back further relative to your overall back of your upper back area. Yes, sir.
A couple of weeks ago, I'm going to throw a wrench in your works here.
Do your thing.
A couple of weeks ago on the news, I heard about a guy that did something with his neck, and he died.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about that?
No.
Okay.
I believe you. I believe you. It happened.
Okay.
What? Do you know what he did?
I don't know what he did. No, I hope that you knew something.
I live in a hole, Tone. I live in a little cabin. That's all I do in the woods. And what happens when you can hurt someone with what I do. By adjusting someone's neck, you can hurt somebody. By taking X-rays, knowing their medical history, you reduce that risk about 99%. If you have, a couple things that happen to cause you to die from a neck turning or torque on the neck would be carotid arteries in your front of your neck, connection from your heart up through your front of your neck here, carotid arteries go to your head. If they're calcified, they become very brittle versus flexible. If you torque your neck enough, you can cause those to tear, causing an aneurysm.
How long was this done?
I don't know.
That's the most common problem to happen.
I think my brother had his scrape.
I have a patient too, I think she's 93. She had hers redone, cleaned out because she had problems with it. Yep. If you have problems with your neck and the back of your spine, you also have arteries back to that very common. You can cause problems to where if those bones are broken at all from previous injuries, you go to adjust because that's more stable from an injury, you can cause the bones to hit the nerves, the spinal cord, to make you want to lose function that way and die too. There's a lady, a model, about 3 years ago that died because a chiropractor adjusted her, but she was in an accident, had a broken bone in her neck that doctor didn't know about. So that's why in our office what we do is we take the x-rays first, do the examination first before we do anything, make sure it's safe, then I jump on you afterwards. And I have free reign, go for it. That's what I do. Right, so that's my answer to knowing the situation, is it can happen if you don't know what's going on with the person's body. So you have to be careful with everybody, all the time. Something I've seen for a while too, my first question is, any new trauma to your body? Any new injuries? In my job, is it safe to treat you today? Can I help you and take out the risk of hurting you? That's my job.
I've heard the chiropractors that don't do that, and they just wrangle your body.
Yeah.
And you come out more sore than if you...
If you don't know someone's body, the problem is you can make it worse. I would sometimes even treat someone the first day because I'm not sure about their medical history. And I want to see your medical stuff before I even do anything. You have to be safe.
The artery caused an obstruction of blood flow to the brain.
Was that the aneurysm then?
She thinks she might have found the news article.
Okay.
The guy had a stroke,
Okay.
and then it said that the cracking his neck likely led to one because a tear in the lining of the artery caused an obstruction of blood flow to the brain.
Yeah. Okay. So it's for the front artery. Yeah. So you gotta be careful. It's exciting, but not that exciting. Let's not go that far. Next exercise. This is an easy one. Using the wall again. Change the camera angle so what home can see. Here, using the wall, get the chair out of the way. I want to get these areas back here, your shoulder blades, to come in together. When they come in together, they make your body more upright relative to being more hunched over. Okay? So then how you do is take 2 water balls I borrowed up front firmly borrowed them. Elbows tucked in. It's called a wall fly. Bring your hands out to your side as far as you can. Hold it, and then relax your arms back to neutral. Okay, what we'll do, your shoulder blades come together here. Hands come out, shoulder blades come in, pinch them, your shoulder blades together, and relax. Hold it for about 2 seconds out there, then relax. Who wants to try this?
All of it.
What's that?
All of it.
Good. Good. Elbows locked in as much as you can. I'd rather have elbows locked in and go up just a little bit than here. Elbows locked in is the first part you want to do, and then come out, elbows locked in the whole time. All right?
Can you use a 2-pound weight?
You can. I would start with water bottles, keep things very simple, more for the motion. This is not 20-pound weights or 80-pound weights. Painful.
2-pound weight.
2 pounds is okay. Go for it, Shy. Any questions about that exercise? Elbows locked in first against the wall again, straight posture on the wall, and then bring your hands out once you're ready. Let these blades come in, so they pinch, hold it for 2 seconds, and relax. I would do it at home, start with 5 times. Feels good, go up to 7 to 10 the most. Okay? Weight is more of just position, so you hold it and relax. Okay? So get some elbows locked in, and back this way. All right. Any questions? Woo, getting tired. You guys good? Need a water break? Everyone's good? Next one. Here. We talked about how the shoulders here. You can sometimes roll forward, keep your head forward too. We want to make that front muscle stretch, the back muscle strengthen. Okay? I'm going to show you from the side first. Just one side here. I'm going to have you do is bring your elbow out to your side. And from there, bring your hand straight behind you. Alright? So elbow to the side, parallel with your body, then come out this way. How does that feel? That feel okay? From the front now, same thing.
One arm at a time.
I'm going to do two, but I'll show you one arm at a time though. Here first, then come out, that way. Hold, and relax. Elbow does not go up and down and stay straight the whole time. You're going to rotate your upper arm back here, get the front muscles to stretch your anterior delt pec minor, and your posterior delt muscles to strengthen. So let's go 2 bottles. You want to do 2-pound weight shot, whatever you want to do. Here, straight back, hold, and forward. Okay, elbows don't move. Straight back, hold, and forward. This is called the posterior delt rotation exercise, or just external rotation back. Some people call it like right angle rotation. This position. So here, back, hold, and relax. And always keep your body and head up. Don't start this way. Always focus on your posture first and chin back as far as you feel comfortable. And then start the exercise out. So you lock in this. Don't lock in that poor position of the body. Again, last time. Elbows up and back.
How long should you do that?
I would do it for 2-second hold. So the reason I say 2 seconds is where when people do this, it's not for muscles, for ligaments. You want to hold that for about 2 seconds, 0, 1, 2, and then relax.
And how many of those?
I would start with 5, and then work your way up to 10. Just one set. All right, any questions about that one? This is called next one's going to be a fly exercise. What happens when your shoulders roll forward, they get very weak. When they get weak, we want to stay here, and it makes your shoulders sometimes harder to bring your arm up. And again, the reason I'm worried about the shoulders out here, because that controls your neck posture going forward or going backward. And these muscles here, your upper trap muscle, controls your neck strength also. Let's keep all of this area strong. The next one, once your body's here, right, it feels comfortable, now you want to do is bring your arm out, and you want to do is bring a weight, which I'm using a water bottle today, down to your side, and keep your thumb up the whole time. Thumb up to your side, then relax. Down. Control position, hold it up for 2 seconds, 0, 1, 2, then bring it down. Thumb up will help promote your shoulders coming backwards again versus going forward. So thumb up, here, hold, and down.
Should you be sitting or standing?
I like sitting to start with because it makes your body control position. So if you're, good question. If I'm going to sit and do this exercise, I want my sitting posture to be a good spot first. I want my posture first here, and then I'm going to do the exercise so my body stays here. If you need to, hold the chair with the other hand, or use both hands if you want to exercise. Here, up, hold, and down. So from the front, you can do 1 arm at a time. 2 if you want to. Is here, good posture again. Here, thumbs up, hold, and relax. And if you can, even bring your thumb where it goes back a little bit, so you get that shoulder to open up even more. Any questions about the shoulder? The reason I do that again, get the shoulders to open up here instead of being here. So last time, at your side, thumbs pointing outwards and rotate them up, hold, and relax. Any questions?
Do you have these on the paper?
I don't know, but what I'm going to do, and I'll get your information if you want to, I videotape everything I do, and email, and I put them on YouTube. I send you the link when I have a group going on my email list. I send them the video every month. So in 2-3 days, as long as it takes me, I post it to where at that point I send the direct link. Watch them again.
I don't know if I'll remember all of them.
That's why I put it on YouTube, so I don't remember either. What I do too is I put links to my videos I've done individually for each exercise, put those directly to me. Yes?
That's funny I said you on my shoulder, left shoulder. Like I said, 2 roll out, 1 here, 1 there. There's no connection between that. and he wanted to put 2 of them in there, two.
Yeah.
And I said, don't sometimes it slip off? He told me yes. I said, what do you do these? Do another straight, you go back in there, put it back on.
So the problem is you're causing more than imbalance back and forth, so you want to make sure when they're going to fix something, a shot or surgery or whatever it's going to be, both sides get rehabbed together. See, the problem is we have surgery, we think about our problem. I go to our medical doctor, MD, or PA, whatever you're going to go to, you worry about, I have a problem here, so I'm just looking at this. Problem is, like we spill what halves, and now we're doing this over time.
Yeah.
So the problem is we have to fix our whole body so it's level this way. If not, if I do this, my body will naturally lean this way so I don't fall to one side. So if I fall, what happens is someone's gonna look at me. I want to make sure my pride's not hurt, right? But also we want to make sure our body stays level. So the more we lean to one side, the more our body compensates by making the other side tighter and this side weaker.
Is there any way possible that the shots last for maybe sometimes 2 months, 2.5 months?
So how do you rehab between shots if it feels good to make the shoulder looser and stronger?
But then, does it come back in? Does it go back in?
It does, but you have to do the work to do it. When you don't move your shoulder, what happens? You don't move your shoulder just because it's connected to the neck too. What happens is the front muscles get tighter and the back muscle gets weaker. So you're stuck like this. Instead of being stuck, not stuck, where you're loose here, you get stuck. I have people that come in their 30s, shoulder surgery, never rehabbed it, like this. Now they can't even bring their shoulder up because they're stuck like this, so what they do, they compensate by doing this. It looks weird, but it feels good to them. So my job is really, it's going to hurt, break the shoulder up, get the motion back in there, so all of this, neck, shoulder, upper back, and front muscles, they all connect together, make things want to work, relax, and get stronger together. Yes, Jack? Question? Or just exercising? Good, exercise away, do your thing. Okay, next one, seated. I'm going to focus on the seated because it's easier to do seated. When you do seated, you're not worried about your whole body, and the whole position where it's going to be, so you may throw your balance off here. I'd rather focus on seated so you're more controlled for your overall, so you get the idea of where the exercise has to go. You can always do standing, but seated allows you to at least get the exercise down in your mind what you want to do. Okay? Next one is here. This is a hard one. Pay attention, this is a hard one. Okay, there's a lot of motions here. You just weights at your side, 2 pound weights if you want to, or just water bottles also. Here. And again, chin back, shoulders back. You just bring your shoulders straight up, hold, and relax. Again, up, hold, and relax. Good job. Most people do this when that's basically the gym too, at the Y. We'll do this. No. Don't do this. Straight up, hold, and relax. What kind of muscles are you using? Which muscles are we using? Upper traps, both sides. When you do this also, when you're doing this, you're going to get these blades back here. The same thing with together the whole time to come together. Fix my shirt. I'm off a little bit today. Here to pinch together so you can come up, hold, pinch, relax. Hold together for 2 seconds, and relax. Again, up, hold, pinch blades together, then relax. Any questions about that?
Shoulders back.
Shoulders back here, so they're going to come back. I want to say straight up though. My shoulders are naturally back first. I'm going to come straight up where they're back, then come straight down. Does that kind of clarify? So shoulders back first, hold, up, head stays still, and relax. And it may make your neck tighter. It may do that. So if you're done with that and it feels tighter, you can go back to your upper trap stretch on both sides, holding that for 30 seconds until it gets stronger. These exercises may make your neck tighter first before it gets actually stronger. It's part of getting your muscles stronger is tightness. So always want to increase your flexibility with your strength. The more weights you want to do, the more you have to stretch to keep the muscles loose. Any questions about that? Anything yet? No.
I got sometimes take a deep breath when you're going up, hold it,
Yep.
let it out.
If you want to work on your breathing too, I would breathe in on the way up and breathe out on the way in. Down, sorry, when you relax. So breathe up with when you focus on it, and then breathe out when you relax your muscles.
So you're supposed to relax them fast?
I would relax them slow.
Okay,
I go fast because I'm always at a fast pace.
okay.
Get it done. If I don't want to come up, good, hold it, and then relax, slow, come down, up, hold, and relax. Okay? Yes, Eleanor?
I heard that breathing in, excuse me, and
Sure.
out helps reduce the lactic acid, which, makes you.
Exactly. It makes lactic acid, which what Eleanor's talking about, is what makes the muscles tighter, and they make the muscles sometimes cramp too. So by breathing in more oxygen to your muscles, it allows your muscles to stay relaxed because there's oxygen versus lactic acid. It's using oxygen instead of carbon dioxide to get the muscle to contract and move. So breathing allows that to happen. So don't stop breathing. All right? Breathing's important to you. Any other questions yet? Nothing? Okay. Last one. Okay, this is, again, another tough one I'm going to do with you guys. Okay, get this chair out of the way. This is going to be a standing one. The reason is I want to work on this back here. These muscles, shoulder blade, rhomboids, in the shoulder blade area there, get them to move better. Okay? So I want to focus on one at a time. Did a little bit earlier, but I wanted to do a different one here too. Is I want you to put the weight up front of and here. Now what you do is bring your body, keep the elbow a little bit bent but more out. Arms straight, come all the way out to one side. Hold, and relax. And standing up using a chair allows you to have better balance. So here, arm all the way out. By coming out here, you want to do is get that blade to come in the whole time. Because you can do it with your blade out, right? But bringing the elbow behind you a little bit gets that blade moving more, so that area pulls your body back here, head, and gets the head to come back, then the head staying forward. To get those blades come together, so you can do it either one at a time here, come do it here, hold, pinch the blade together, and relax, or if you're comfortable, take two light weights, leaning forward again, and then come back here, hold, and relax. So bring the elbows, stay slightly bent, but out the whole time. Elbows behind you, pinch, 2 seconds, and then relax. So it's easier.
You're leaning forward, you're not standing up straight.
Leaning forward, exactly. On a leaf, so I'm using a chair, it's easier for a chair for balance. Here, back, pinch the blade together, then come back. When you're two weights, it's kind of hard to hold your body, so I would recommend just doing one, where you pinch it back there, relax. Same thing here too. So once your elbow comes about horizontal to your body, or parallel to your body, when you get the elbow, the shoulder blade will start to move into your body here. And then if you want to switch them to here, pinch the blade together, then relax.
Almost doing a plank.
Excuse me?
You're almost doing a plank.
Almost. But your body's more upright for one too. You're getting all of this there to move in together. You're doing this exercise. So here, pinch and relax. You're going to feel that lower ribs, right? Even right at the brow line too.
Would you do them one at a time, or?
I recommend one at a time. It's easier because you have that. You can bend over easier that way. So your body's relaxed on that right side. Left side's moving, just the blade. If you do it standing, you're almost forced to stand up more, use other muscles. I want to focus just right there. Hold that spot, then relax. All right. Any questions? Anything? So to review, we focused on our standing posture here, head, hips, start bottom. Heels, hips, shoulders and head, back here. That's number one, right? Same thing. Edge of the chair, knees below the hips, feet underneath you, body up, chin back if you can. Okay? From there, we did the upper trap stretch. This one easier to see this way. Right hand behind your left ear, over. Hold that for 30 seconds, and then switch sides. Left hand behind your right ear. Turn your head toward that right shoulder. Head goes toward the body. Just let that arm wait. Bring your head down for 30 seconds on that side too. Okay, from there, we talked about the external rotation, right arm angle here. Hand going forward. Bring that hand behind you with the shoulder being locked out in the elbow. Just turn the upper arm backwards. So at that point, stretch out the upper traps. We stretch out, pec minor, anterior delt, and strengthen the back muscle, get that shoulders more upright, more aligned for hunching forward. Okay? Next one we did was in one arm or two arm, the side fly muscle, right? Okay? You may forget one, so make it remind me if I forget. Here, hold that for 2 seconds and come back down. Besides, if you need to, just do both together. Other we did too was the shrugs. Again, head back, shoulders back, body upright, shoulders, outside shoulders come straight up. Hold 2 seconds, keep the head back the whole time, and relax. 2 seconds up, and relax. Good job, good job. Last one, I think was the last one, was the bent over back of a chair. Again, side fly, but more bending over. Get the upper back here. Blades come together, get the blades stronger to hold your body together. Here, arm kind of straight, elbow slightly bent. Come back, hold, relax. Come back, get those blades come together, hold, and relax. And switch sides. So this one I would do is probably 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. To really get that stretch in that area. And then if you want to, go up to 5 and 10 if you want to. All right? Any questions yet before I move on to the chair or the walker elevation thing? Anything?
Is this better than doing at the gym using a machine?
This is better because it makes the muscles work. You feel the muscles work. If you do it with the machine's going to hold your body more than it would just doing a free weight. It's using more muscle when you use the free weight. Okay. Everyone here gets a star today because you all worked hard. Take a star and pass it around. Good morning, you're welcome.
Sure. So you're a regular chiropractor?
Yes, I am.
And do regular chiropractors do these kind of things? If I came in and said I wanted to walk straight?
Regular chiropractors may not. I do because it's good for your body. You want me to show you up here how to do this?
How do, no, I know how.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Come with me. Okay. I need participation. People just want to see me every day. Get bored of me. Okay. So let's do this. So I'm going to have you do is walk right across here. Does that feel good to you?
Feels
Feels like you're normal, right?
Yeah.
What you're talking about, right, Doc? Now grab a seat. This is your normal. What I saw was this.
Okay, yeah, I know I'm bent over.
Okay. Because you're tall. So what we have to do is make sure this walker goes to your height. I said before, what I do with every walker or cane or whatever ambulatory device you use,
Next time I'll bring a cane.
whatever works for you, I'll do them all, is I usually break them and then I fix them.
Okay.
After they're done being broken, you go right here.
So it is a little bit higher than...
A little higher.
That's as high as it goes now.
Yeah. You might get extension, but that should be okay for you for now. It's righty-tighty, right? Righty-tighty. So let me make sure. Get that in there. Good, good, good. There we go. Let's go here. That increase my speed of torque here. And then also, you don't be lopsided, because that would look weird.
My body would probably go that way. It
Yeah.
already is.
Yeah. But I seem really low sometimes when I go, that can't be good for you. Good right here. This might be faster with my learning curve, we'll see. Not so much. Not so much. So I want to focus on, what's your name again?
Carol.
Carol? I asked you before, so it's first time. I want to focus on being inside the walker here, then behind the walker.
Yeah, I've heard that. Okay.
Good, I'm glad someone else says, not just me all the time. So try this and see how this feels to you now.
Feels a little better.
Better how?
Honest. Well, sometimes my arms get tired of pushing, I think, when they're down lower. But this does feel,
It'll feel a little bit better, but also a little awkward too.
yeah,
When you walk, make sure we're walking again.
inside.
Heel to toe, inside, heel to toe. With your feet too a little bit, Carol. What you want to do is with your feet, keep your feet straight the whole time.
Okay.
We all walk like this, a little bit ducky sometimes. By keeping our feet straight, it gives a better balance point. When you walk with our feet pointed outwards, it makes our back lean forward, makes the hips tight. Keeping the feet level and parallel, that point allows your body to keep your body back here. Instead of here, when you go duck, it causes our hips to close in the back, with your body lean forward. So keeping that feet straight the whole time.
Okay. Okay.
And walk this way for me. How's that
My
feel?
knees are,
It's okay, it's okay.
bad.
Let's work at home to work on the feet. Your feet do come out a little bit more.
Come
So,
out.
so you want to just go heel to toe, push up on your big toe. You come in there, we can work on that too.
Okay. Okay.
Does that feel okay?
Yeah.
Well, good. Work miracles here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else for my first show here?
I have a
Of these
question
people. Yes.
about pillows.
Yeah, you talked about close.
Yeah, you mentioned last time, and I forgot when you said to put the head.
If this is a pillow here, I don't have a good size thing, If I have a pillow here, right? This is a big pillow, normal size pillow, medium weight pillow, medium weight to Target or Walmart. That's my favorite pillow. Medium weight pillow, Target or Walmart. Okay. I want my head in that middle of the pillow, even behind it a little bit too, on the very top of the pillow, so the pillow supporting me here, not pushing my head forward this way. If it's back on my head here, I want that middle pillow, if you can, across your neck, so your head sits either toward the back of the pillow or maybe a little bit in the middle back part of that pillow. That makes sense. So my head's here, kind of the same height. If this is my pillow, I want my pillow, if my head's here, push my head forward. On my head in the middle or the top where my head sits more upright. If it's comfortable. But if it's uncomfortable, then you have to kind of fix the neck first so you can't feel that position. When people sleep with 2 pillows, sometimes 3 pillows, their head's like this. How do you breathe? Like through your ears or something? Can't even breathe this way. So you have to figure out a way to breathe and keep your head back as much as you can.
So how thick should a pillow be? Because
Medium weight. I go medium weight. That's my normal rule. So when it compresses, you have about that much room. That's the length of your shoulders to your neck. So your head sits back there the whole time.
So it doesn't matter the size of your neck.
And that position of your head. That's the focus.
Okay.
It's my rule of thumb. That's Dr. Tony's laws of pillows. I don't know.
I have
What
one
was
of
it
those
again?
pillows that has I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
That has the,
The roll on it?
yeah,
Does it feel good to you?
it does. When I go to my
Good.
daughter's and use hers, I don't sleep right.
Because your neck is actually a good curve for that pillow.
Right.
The problem is if you use like one of those orthopedic pillows that has the wave in them, if you have a bad neck, it's going to wreck your neck. It's not going to fix it, but it'll maintain a good neck. So I have people come in that use that pillow, and their neck is just wrecked. So I go, perfect, more business for me. I should sell this in my office, ethically. Yes, ma'am.
What was your rule again?
My rule is if the pillow's here, I want my neck on the middle, so my head falls behind the pillow. Or at least the back of my head, that point I have back here, my mom always told me I had a point in my head, sits in the back of that pillow, the perimeter of the pillow. Any other questions, comments, concerns? So make sure you stretch, make sure you strengthen your body every day. Every day, if you don't have class, every day do something. When you walk, keep your body back here the whole time. If you're unsure where your body should be, use a level wall. Just use your heels, hip, shoulder, and head to start this way. Again, when you sit with good posture, edge of the chair, feet underneath you or on the side of you so your body stays back here the whole time. If you work on just your posture, when you sit or stand, your body will improve where that body comes back more. When you move that position, it allows your body to calibrate that brain faster, keep your muscles stronger this way too. Anything else?
Do you ever get to sit back?
No, why? No, it's meant for decoration. It's not meant for functional use. In my house, what I'll do if I'm going to watch a movie with my wife or hang out with the family, I'll lie down on the couch. I'll make a recliner out of my couch, so I lie there instead of sitting up and do this all the time.
Right.
It's my ethical duty. Tell people I stop use their couches properly, or their restaurant booths, whatever it might be. Everyone get a star?
Yes, yes.
All right, enjoy. Hope this talks help you understand that it takes sometimes stretching and routine exercise to make your body relax along with your neck to avoid overall pain. Also, how you use a pillow and overall posture too when you sit and stand to make sure you keep a strong and relaxed neck. Again, the show notes has highlights for each exercise once you want to jump to the show notes, along with links to our full video of this workshop, along with the podcast itself too, and also other podcast videos. Right? So enjoy the week, and we'll see you next week.